with this Israel moment now. You were out there yesterday or 2 days ago getting Israelis back to the United States when the Biden administration failed to have a rescue plan. Meanwhile, our Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, he was talking about, well, maybe we should get an aid package to Palestinians. Are the values misaligned in the Biden administration?
It's just unbelievable. So when the attack happens, obviously a major event, Florida, we've got a lot of Floridians that go over to Israel. We've got very close ties, but between Florida and Israel. So I knew that this was something that was going to impact our state directly. And I was really, quite frankly, shocked at how little the embassy and the State Department was doing in the days after to help the people who were stranded or caught in harm's way. So last week we did an executive order where I scrambled our emergency response resources in Florida, and we arranged to launch flights from Israel so that we can bring Floridians and other Americans back to the state of Florida. So we ended up on Sunday night, we did 271 passengers. The interesting thing about that, 91 of those were children. You had some families, 5 or 6 children that were kind of caught in this. So they were very, very thankful. We'll do many hundreds more in the ensuing days. But, you know, the thing about it is what the State Department finally said they would do, well, they could take you to Cyprus or they could take you and dump you in Greece, but then they're going to send you a bill for that. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, first of all, what are these people going to do in Greece? A lot of them have they don't know anything about Greece. They want to get home. But second of all, if you're an illegal alien, you come across that border, they will fly you around at no charge to the illegal alien. They will put that on the U.S. taxpayer. They'll put illegal aliens up in nice hotels at the cost of the U.S. taxpayer, and they don't charge the illegal alien. Yet, leaving a war zone, our own citizens, they're sticking them with the bill. So it shows you just how this administration thinks. And then now, for their main priority to be sink taxpayer money into the Gaza Strip, and they claim it's, quote, humanitarian assistance, but we know Hamas runs the show down there. You are aiding Hamas when you're sending tax dollars down there. So I've been very clear over the last week. First, no Gaza refugees in the United States. And second, no taxpayer money to Gaza. They still have people that are being held hostage. Our own people, U.S. citizens are being held hostage. A lot of Israelis, of course, are being held hostage. Why would you want to pump money into the coffers of the Hamas organization, which any money that goes down there, any of those groups will all get commandeered by Hamas? So the administration's really flailing around. I mean, they didn't even wake Biden up on the morning that this happened. He slept in, didn't take the 2 a.m. phone call like a president needs to do. He was missing in action through most of the next few days. And he came out earlier in the week saying, we're going to stand with Israel. They have a right to fight this evil. But behind the scenes now, they're kneecapping Israel's ability to fight back. They don't want to see Israel completely eradicate Hamas. And it's clear in their actions behind the scenes that that's what they're trying to avoid. But the only way this thing eventually ends is the complete destruction of Hamas. If you just go in there and do some volleys and you wound Hamas, they're going to come back and they're going to do this again.